fans, unless you have been on the moon for the past 24 hours, you know Framber Valdez. Framber signed with the Detroit Tigers, 3 years, $115 million, roughly $38 million and some change a year. And he does have an opt-out after the second year. Where does that leave Zac Gallen? Joe Rossano's Orioles report is next. Welcome to Joe Rossano's Orioles report. Again, I am sure that some of you were torn about the whole Framber Valdez not getting signed here by the Orioles, but I'm relieved. I just had enough Framber, respectfully. And if you watch Joe Rossano's Orioles report, you know I wanted Zac Gallen all the time. Now, if you watch Joe Rossano's Orioles report, you know I wanted Zac Gallen the entire time. I wanted Freddie Peralta in a trade. That was my prize right there. But I would rather have Zac Gallen, and he's certainly going to be more affordable. So in this case, your pal Joe Rossano here is going to have to put on his glasses because we have some estimated numbers here. Okay. MLB trade rumors estimate 4 years at $80 million. Now, with Framber Valdez getting over $38 million a year, I'm going to go to that one. So, most models speculate 5 years at $135 million. Okay. Yesterday. But now you have Dylan Cease, who got 7 years at 210. You got Framber Valdez, who again got 3 years at 115. Zac Gallen is now the prize starting pitcher out there in the free agent market. I'm his agent now, okay? And I'm watching this, and Zac Gallen's younger. My client wants $38 million now. And that's the thing. Sometimes people think, or some people think, that Zac Gallen is going to be some type of discount. Starting pitchers aren't discounted. Everybody knows that. Grayson Rodriguez traded for Taylor Ward with 4 years of control and how well he has pitched when healthy. I'm always going to get back to when healthy. And the reason that I feel that way, other than the 4 years of control, is starting pitching, quality starting pitching, which Grayson Rodriguez was. When he was healthy, he was. Okay. That's just a big commodity in Major League Baseball, and it's tough to come by, especially a pitcher that you brought completely through your minor league system. You let him have surgery and miss a season. Your doctors got involved, the whole 9 yards, and you trade him for Taylor Ward, who's going to walk the end of the year. That's for this reason. What happened with Framber Valdez, 32 years old, 3 years, $115 million, $38 million a year. Now you got Zac Gallen, who's going to want it. Lord knows what he's going to want. Lord knows what now. And we traded Grayson Rodriguez for a right-handed hitting outfielder who is a free agent at the end of the season. That's why I keep getting back to that. Okay, I'm going to get off the scorched earth. I'll guarantee again, Michael Sullivan, if you're watching, you're probably like, please do me a favor with this Grayson Rodriguez nonsense. But now, if the Orioles don't do anything else, okay, I think the organization considers the Orioles pitching rotation coming up in 2026 as CEP, close enough pitching. Trevor Rogers, Kyle Bradish, Shane Baz, again, my dark horse, Zach Eflin coming back. Now, when I understand from him, his comments were he'll be ready for opening day. He'll be ready for spring training. He was the opening day starting pitcher for the Orioles last year, the opening day guy. He was a rock star when he came here. He had some injuries. He got his injuries addressed. Let's wait and see now. Dean Kramer, 4.1, 4.2 is what you're going to get until he retires every single season. He is the most consistent pitcher I've ever seen in my life. His ERA is about a spot-on match, and his innings pitched, et cetera, every single season. So not too shabby. You got Tyler Wells in the bullpen as a backup, as a guy who can come in and give you some quality starts. You got one of my favorites, Cade Povich. Yeah, I know. Michael Sullivan, don't say it. I got you. I got you. So now what also we have to look at is the Oriole bullpen and what that's going to look like for 2026. Ryan Helsley's going to help. He's going to help. Re-signing Andrew Kittredge, I make that deal. I sign that. I like him. I love him. Let's Now, let's see some other folks here that were in the bullpen last year and have every reason to believe will be back. Okay. And somebody we don't talk about a lot, kind of an unsung guy, is Keegan Aiken. Not too shabby. Guy's pitched well his whole career here with the Orioles. Was going to be a starter and ended up in the bullpen, kind of a long guy, but he gets left-handers and right-handers out. Okay, and again, he's somebody we don't even like really think about. Yanier Cano. This is an interesting one. The fella is goodness, an all-star in 2023, an all-star. And, he's had a struggle, but his changeup is good, his velocity is good, his sinker is good, his slider is not that bad. I really hope he has a bounce back year. So now another dark horse, and I just happen to just love these dark horses. Cade Stroud. Cade Stroud, 25 appearances to the tune of 25 appearances to the tune of 1.7 ERA. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That young man pitched very well while he was here. Very well. I think he's going to get a legitimate shot to make the Orioles this season. And again, at the end of the day, I mean, with the offense, okay? Arguably the best offense in baseball. Okay. They talk about Pete Alonso and Gunnar Henderson and now Taylor Ward. But do you think of some other names here? Okay. Jordan Westberg, Colton Cowser, Jackson Holiday, Adley Rutschman. Okay. And I'm going to say Tyler O'Neill. If he's healthy, the guy hit by a ballpark. So is Gallen or someone else completely necessary going into the season, or do the Orioles use those trade chips, Ryan Mountcastle, the Kobe Mayos, to make a deal in July, to make a deal at the trade deadline? Because again, and this is always an if these guys pitch as well as they have, okay, Trevor Rogers not going to pitch 1.6 ERA. He's not. But if he pitches 3.6, that is close enough. Okay, Kyle Bradish, 44 starts, ERA under 3. Okay, was on the list for Cy Young in 2023 before he got hurt. Zach Eflin, Shane Baz, Dino, I don't hate it. And their bullpen with Ryan Helsley in the back, with Ryan Helsley in the back end of that bullpen, Kittredge, the veteran, I think the Orioles in good shape to go into the season. I don't, would Framber Valdez help? Would Zac Gallen help? Yes, yes, I would if I had to. Okay, I'm still going to get back to Justin Verlander. Reason is this: the Orioles were swept out of the postseason 2 times in a row. They had Corbin Burns; he pitched extremely well. Okay, but the Orioles need some good old-fashioned veteran leadership and a guy who's got a World Series ring that could really help the younger pitchers on this team. Give the Orioles what I would say they need is a 6-man rotation to keep people like Kyle Bradish, Zach Eflin healthy. But, we'll see. I am so excited, as always, to say we are going to be doing live shows starting March 26th, opening day at 2 o'clock with the brilliant Michael Sullivan, the handsome Matt Faulkner, and we may even have a field reporter coming to you live from the games. You can call in and talk all things Orioles or tell us what you really think about us, or like Michael Sullivan, tell me how wrong I am all the time when really I'm not wrong very often. So that again, starting March 20th, both pregame and postgame. Postgame will start right after the last pitch, and we're looking forward to having you. Once again, Joe Rossano here, Joe Rossano's Orioles Report. As always, God bless you, who's fans. Please don't forget to adopt a pet. See you next time.